the interviewer who was taking the video is Mr. Vikas Divya Kirti sir. He would have selected for the services, but he did not join. Why? That I'll tell you later if I have the time. Are you all awake?
Yes.
मेरी किस्मत बदल देगा बुलंद इरादा मेरा, मेरी किस्मत बदल देगा बुलंद इरादा मेरा, मेरी नसीब नहीं मोहताज, मेरी नसीब नहीं मोहताज मेरे हाथ की लकीरों की. From the country of India to the state of Gujarat, from the state of Gujarat to the city of Rajkot, from the city of Rajkot to the school of genius, from the genius medium English, from the genius English medium school, I Krunalsinh Jadeja welcome you all in the Intellect Meet 2022. Respected judge and all my colleague friends who is making and shaping the futures of India bright. Today my topic is why not us? That is why we Gujarati are somewhere lacking, not getting more success into civil services. Why we are not appearing more into civil services? This is my topic today. May I have please? This is the photo of Mr. Ansar Sheikh. He is basically from Maharashtra and he is the youngest IAS officer in India. When he was 21 years recent old, and in 2015 he cleared the examination with All India Act 361. But when he just got into the list, his struggle story not end with the selection. The way back, when he was preparing for the exam, when he was studying, when he was in a 4th standard, his father went to the teacher and went to the principal to ask for the living certificate because his financial situation was not such to pursue the study. So as you all know, we are the teachers, we can make it and we can break it through. So the teachers advised his father to let him continue his study, and he scored very good percentage in grade 10 and 12, and later on he completed his graduation from Fergusson College of Pune, and he became the youngest IAS officer in India. He is basically from Maharashtra. You can see the picture story of an Ansar Sheikh and auto rickshaw driver son and youngest IAS officer of India. So don't you think so the other state person can make it with a very small age? Why can't we? Where we Gujarati are lacking to get a more success in the civil services. First of all, I want to show you two pictures. After clearing the services, you will get 24 different types of the services, which I will show you later on. Among which I like most is IPS, this is Indian Police Service, and the second picture is written over there. I want to know from the audience, what is the meaning of Silam Param Bhusanam? Can anyone tell me by raising hand? I don't want vegetable market here. Yes, please, ma'am.
Character is the most important ornament.
Very true. Character is the best virtue. Character is the best virtue. This is the wall. In the Labasna Academy of Masuri, Lal Bahadur Shastri National Administration Academy, where the whole India IAS officers and all the officers are taking a training over there. But when the Britishers were having the rule, it was the summer capital for them, and they used to transfer their capital when in the month of summer. And at that time, and outside of the hotel, it was written there, Indian and dogs are not allowed to enter into this hotel. And you can see the difference now. Best mind of India are getting training over there. So it's a really success for us. So everyone should dream to reach there. Introduction, what civil services is? Civil services is exam which is conducted by central government and state government. And which type of civil services examination are there? UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission, state PCS, if I want to give example, Gujarat Public Service Commission, Rajasthan Public Service Commission, MPPSC, these all are the state PCS. NDA, National Defense Academy, NDS, SSC, CGL, Combined Graduate Level, these all are the different types of civil services examination. Why someone should join civil services? This is the only service in India which give you money, which give you post, which give you status, all three together, this service will give you. Which state are getting more success in civil services? I want to tell you the northern state is but obvious more Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, and somewhere Kerala also. You I think might have heard about the Azamgarh village in Uttar Pradesh, eastern UP, from where all the in particular village, all the household is having one IS and IPS officer. So why they are having more success than us? Because they are having somewhere awareness from the beginning, from the primary, and that is where that I feel they are getting more success compared to us. This is the just map from which state how many percentage of people are getting success. You can clearly see from Gujarat 1.2%, and you can clearly see the Uttar Pradesh and Bihar ratio 15.8 and 10.7 respectively. What is the reason behind why we are not getting success? Broadly, I cover up three reasons: economical, social, and psychological reason. What is economical reason? Gujarat is having a business mindset. Gujarat is having an economical sound background, where we are thinking that why should prepare for this type of the examination? Why should work very hard? And that is where some I feel that why we are not getting success. What is the psychological reason behind why we are not getting success? This is somewhere early marriage age, society pressure are working behind the psychological reason. And if I want to include related to economical, social, and psychological, if I want to broadly explain you, these are some different reasons. This is the lack of awareness. For the same, I went into the different two schools to spread the awareness. And for the wonder, when I joined this school, competitive exam before I joined, lecture was not there. After I joined, we started in our school competitive exam class for the lower level students, so we can make them aware to pursue for this type of the services. What is the main reasons why we are not getting success? First, always having option. We Gujarati are always having options. If not this, I'll do this. If not UPSC, I will do state PCS. Always we are lagging behind the option, and somewhere I feel that we are not getting success in the civil services. Business mindset, you can see business. We are having a very good sound business from our ancestors, and we are in a human development index. Gujarat is among the top. According to Niti Aayog also, we are having a very good business. A lack of language proficiency on a mother tongue. I'll show you one picture. The post-graduation students are not be able to define between the and the. This is somewhere every time we are insisting the students to focus on the English and English and English. But if you want to clear these examination, there is a two paper. One is a regional language paper and one is English paper. So for the same, you need to prepare. You need to focus on the mother tongue also, not only and only on English. So where somewhere I feel lack of proficiency on the language, society pressure as I have explained you. Financial stability, we are having a very good financial stability, and that is why we feel that not to pursue this type of the services. Always having a plan B, state PCS, different opportunities. Somewhere we are not having the patience too much, because this exam continued for whole year, and where I feel that somewhere we are not having the patience, because from the prelims to the interview, you will get to know your result after 1 year. So somewhere we are lacking in a patience also, and early marriage age, of course. Laws for the civil services. In our Constitution of India, Article number 309 to 312 is saying about the laws for the civil services. But especially if I want to mention, Article number 312 is saying about the all India services. Earlier it was only two, the IAS and the IPS, that is Indian Administrative Service and Indian Police Service. But later on they added one also, that is Indian Forest Service. You can consider as IFOS. Yes, post-graduation students are not being able to differentiate between the and the and the. You can see clearly, I mentioned the newspaper. Yes, how many selections are done from the Gujarat past 3 years? In 2019, we had the 18 selection from our Gujarati UPSC from SPIPA only. In 2020, only 14 candidates from Gujarat got the success in a UPSC examination. In 2021, only 6 candidates got the success in civil services. But these visits somewhere failed me to spread the awareness, and this was my core objective, to spread the awareness among the student from the beginning of the primary education and secondary education, so we can inculcate at least value into them to pursue for this type of the examination and serve the country. Well, I don't want these digits should go down beyond the 6. That is why I took this topic to spread the awareness. These are the list of different 24 services. After clearing the UPSC examination, you will get these different type of 24 types of the services. The first 3 is All India services. The other services is Group A and Group B services. After clearing this examination, you will get different 24 types of the services. I had the interview with Deputy Collector of Jamnagar, Astha Dangar, related to same. This is the not only reasons which I felt. I had the interview with the officers, what they are thinking for the Gujarat, why we are not getting success, and for the same I read their views. I had the interview with my very good friend, Mr. DYSP Vishmay Manseta, and luckily, fortunately, he is in Rajkot now only because of his medical issue. So I went to his home to take his interview. I met Municipal Commissioner Mr. Amit Arora sir, 2012 batch IAS officer. He is basically from UP, so he can throw light on my topic that why we Gujarati are not getting success. Thanks to Devi sir, because of Devi sir only I got the opportunity to meet him. Yes, what is my conclusion? If we want more success, we have our ratio should more. Right, we are not appearing more, and that is why we are not getting success more. From Gujarat, the appearing ratio is low, and that is why success ratio is low. If we want to inculcate, if we want to convey into among the students that if you are preparing for this examination, you will have these many opportunities. You can do changes. Yesterday, when Madam was having the issue, if she want to change the education system, for the same you need to be in the services, then you will be able to change something. So there is a one village near to Limbadi town, Kantharia village. From that Sardar Si Rana was belonging, and he would have played a pivotal role to get the freedom of India. And nowadays from this village, all the household is having at least one government servant from this village. So we can get the if among your family member, if one person is going to become the officer, you will directly get inspired from that particular person. Special thanks to all this person from where I got the inspiration to put this topic, and this is my telephonic conversation with all the officers. Thank you.
Excellent, really very good, and I think he has completed before time. Like we have finishers, like today T20 is going on, India and England, so they are strong over players, finishers. But Jadeja, I want like number 1, if we can get a home in Azamgarh or in your beach, Limbadi Kantharia. If the Gujarati will come to know all those who are staying in Azamgarh, and
my mother is from Kantharia. My mother is from Kantharia.
Oh, the Jadejas are having connection with Kantharia.
My mother is Rana, no? She was originally Rana, so she is from Kantharia.
Oh, maybe Sardar Singh some relation.
Yes, they are related.
Great. So, like Azamgarh के भाव बढ़ जाएंगे। कुछ जने को पता चलेगा कि tomorrow they will purchase land ले लो Azamgarh. Your question? Yes.
Sir, remember that in studies we got the question from the sir that what about that people, those who are clearing the exam but not getting the recruitment?
Sir, I want to give one example. In 2014, Ira Singhal Madam was the whole India ranked first. She is IIM student, and she was working very well with the Cadbury company as a strategic manager. In 2009, she cleared this examination. She is having backbone issue. She got the IRS, Indian Revenue Service Income Tax Officer's post. But because of her physical disability, she was not be able to get the services by the government. This is just only examination body, constitutional body, which just take the exam and give the name to the DOPT. So she filed the case into the court and she got the success in 2013. Meanwhile, she got thrice success in this examination, and every time she is getting the same services, she was getting the same services. And in 2014, when the court gave the judgment, at that time, she was also preparing for this examination, and then she got the letter that you are fit to go into the particular services. And she went. She was taking a training. In 2014, again exam come, because for this examination the schedule is fixed. So in 2014 she again appeared and she was All India rank first. So if you are not getting service and somewhere you are true, you can file your case into particular court and you will get the justice.
This is very good, really very precise answer. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you have said that this is the only service with which you can get money and you get status. So do you think that if people with the motive of getting money and status can serve the country well?
Sir, before you answer that, I also done UPSC. फौज में जाने का भी उन्होंने NDA बोला भी था. फौज में जाने का भी जो एक रिटर्न एग्जाम होता है वो UPSC लेता है. IAS से थोड़ा पैटर्न अलग है. लोग हैं आज के भारत में ये बोलने वाले कि आर्मी वालों को तो ये फैसिलिटी है, ये फैसिलिटी है, ये फैसिलिटी है. But the physical trauma that a Fauji goes through, or maybe the emotional and the legal trauma that a IAS goes through, उसके लिए इतना तो बनता है. So it's not that they are going for their money. It is worth their salt.
Oh, these all
Worth their
officers,
salt.
they are provided for the army officers. No, but we appreciate. We are.
उनके लायक है.
Or we are very lucky to have so many from the army background. The whole are, we have 5 teachers from the army background.
Money, status and
1,
power.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Sir, you so yeah.
If you want
Oh,
to,
6. Yes.
if you want to, ma'am, change something, if you want to bring change in the society, for the same you need to go into the services. Without going into the services, you won't be able to change the society. And when the person, the candidate is going for this type of the examination, there is a 250 mark one paper called ethics paper. And without having a ethical value, you won't be able to clear this exam.
And one of the limitations you mentioned was language barrier. So I think they are having papers in both the languages, English and Hindi. So
In
that
whatever
would not-
mother language, according to Schedule 8 of Constitution of India, 22 official language we are having. Any 22 language you can appear for the second paper. In which
that is
English
just for
is not
one
there.
subject, right?
Huh?
But all the other papers are in either English or either Hindi.
Language is not a matter for this exam. You can write in Gujarati also, you can write in English also, you can write in Kharosti, Lipi, Urdu, whatever you know. Language is not a matter for this exam, but you need to clear 2 papers which is of 250 mark. For the English you need to score 75 mark, and for the particular mother tongue language you need to score 60 mark.
Amazing. So
What-
precise.
I think
What he said is that Gujarat students are struggling in the Gujarati paper.
This is what
Yeah.
proficiency on mother tongue language.
हमने क्या किया हम गुजरात में ना खिचड़ा वो बना दिया. कंप्यूटर का मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ. सिंपल है पर इससे भी ज्यादा जैसे फोटोसिंथेसिस. गुजराती मीडियम स्टूडेंट कर लेगा, बट जैसे सर ने बोला गुजराती में हम लोग स्ट्रगल करते हैं. संगणक यंत्र या भ्रमणभास, मोबाइल विल बी कॉल्ड भ्रमणभास. तो रिटर्न में आएगा कि भ्रमणभास का मेमोरी चिप का भी हिंदी का गीगाबाइट का हिंदी कितना होगा. तो बोलेगा इससे अच्छा मैं इंग्लिश में दे देता हूँ. तो हमने वो खिचड़ा सा कर दिया.
Great, sir. Yes, anybody else? You can ask the question. Hello.
I want
Yes, ma'am.
मैं एक्सप्लेन करना चाहूंगी कि बिहार के बच्चे आईएएस में क्यों ज्यादा टॉप करते हैं और गुजरात के बच्चे क्यों नहीं कर पाते. एक्चुअली रीजन क्या है कि जब बिहार में कोई बच्चा जन्म लेता है तो उसकी मदर जो है सो भले अनपढ़ ही हो, लेकिन वो ये बोलते हैं कि मेरा बेटा बड़ा होगा अफसर ही बनेगा. वो खेत में काम नहीं करेगा, चाहे उनके पास करोड़ों की प्रॉपर्टी क्यों ना हो। लेकिन जब गुजरात में मैं आई तो हमारे पास कोई बच्चा ट्यूशन पर निकला है, उसने पेरेंट्स ने क्या बोला, मैडम आप इतना पढ़ा दोगे ये 10th पास इससे कोई अफसर को पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है। हमारे पास बिजनेस है, बहुत पैसा है, मैंने उससे पूछा कि तू 10th क्यों पास कर पाता, जब आपको बिजनेस ही करना है 10th में क्यों पास करवाना, तब इसकी शादी
certificate for marriage certificate.
Even sir, their schooling in such is in such a way. They are learning reasoning from a very young age.
Ma'am, that is what I wanted to tell, that they don't have the option either to become the politician, either to join the agriculture, or either to become the officer. They don't have option at all with them, and that is why they are struggling more. And here we are having a plan B always with us. If not this, I am in front of you. I was having plan B, that's why I am here.
आपके पास में जो है ना ऑप्शन बहुत सारे हैं सर, रोड पर समोसा बनाना किसे नहीं आता है,
Yes.
लिट्टी चोखा बनाना किसे नहीं आता है, वो भी ऐसा वर्क कर सकते हैं। हमारे पास से खेत है, हम वहाँ भी काम कर सकते
That is
हैं।
what
हमने अपने करोड़ों की प्रॉपर्टी
Agriculture.
एयरफोर्स को सर्व किया है, सिर्फ इसलिए कि हमारे माँ बाप का सपना होता है कि हमारा बेटा अफसर हो।
Really, that's a matter of mindset.
जिससे 20 साल से हम लोग इधर उधर घूम रहे हैं, क्यों घूम रहे हैं?
Because of the mindset.
बिकॉज ऑफ द मनी, क्योंकि हमारे मदर फादर चाहते हैं कि हमारा बेटा अफसर है, वो कहीं भी जाए तो ये बोले कि हमारा लड़का एयरफोर्स में अफसर है।
That is status over there instead of saying that we are having background turnover.
Even if they have a lot of money,
Stand to them.
land, their status, they want to prove others.
If you think you can, you can. If you think you cannot, you are also right.
When there is a will, there is a way.
Yes, ma'am.
If Gujarati people are not interested in study, so then also Ambani is the example. You know, they are Gujaratis and they are proud of not only Gujarat, they are proud of whole India.
That she said
There is nothing like we are Gujarat.
It's not ma'am,
No, the topic is related to Gujarat. Topic is related to Gujarat.
अभी हमें तो क्या, हम है तुम हो तो क्या, we all are Indians, simply Indians. Yes, anybody else?
Sir, in your when you did your survey, have you find any difference between our curriculum, like in basically students, the curriculum here and the Bihar versus Uttar Pradesh? So having education changes anything? Have you find
Actually, my survey method is interview. For the same, I took 11 interview, and my core objective is wanted to spread the awareness. So when I met the officers, their view was not specially related to curricular, but when they are in the grade 5th, when they are in the grade 6th, from the beginning they are clear what they want to become. Their goal is much crystal clear where they want to reach. And somewhere here, after clearing the graduation, when the students from Gujarat are in the post-graduation, if you are going to go ask them what is the full form of UPSC, they won't be able to give you answer. Full form of UPSC even. Later, other things come later on. So this is somewhere I feel where we are.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
Sir, do we have UPSC coaching classes in Rajkot?
Yeah, of course we are having in Saurashtra University. We are having Jain International Organization. After clearing the entrance examination, you will be able to get the free of coaching. Other than that, government institutions are there. SPIPA, Sardar Patel Institute of Public Administration.
Near Kuwadwa Road also something is there for girls.
Jamnagar.
नहीं Kuwadwa Road sir.
SPIPA is on Jamnagar.
Speaker I'm not talking about near Kuwadwa Road. Some institution is there.
That is
Especially
private.
for girls they are giving.
That is private.
even university has started a different department only for UPSC.
But many institutions are there. So if you want to get it, you can. Hello, anybody else? Yes, Charmi ma'am.
Sir, like if we are pursuing CA and if we don't make it to the finals, means we don't crack finals, even if we have cracked inter, we get a bank managerial post. That is the plan B. If in UPSC we cannot make it to the mains, then which are the other fields wherein the candidate can crack into?
The first field is to become the teacher, take the lecture of history, political science, economics and all, and on in a lakhs. Delhi is the hub for preparing for these examinations. If I want to give you a live example, because Divya Kirti sir was taking interview, right? He himself cleared the examination, but exactly next to him the Chauhan sir was sitting there. He was not be able to clear the interview, and he is taking a history subject over there in Delhi, and is earning in a lakhs, and he's earning more than the IS officers are earning.
Great. Gujarati, plan B.
Always having.
He
Yes,
gave
ma'am.
me also a couple of days like he had come. He said I couldn't clear it, but you answered it.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, my question is, you are taking so many interviews, okay? The well-known personalities. Now you get the knowledge about the UPSC and all. Now, what is your input to aware the society? Like this?
My input to aware the society to pursue for these services. To prepare for the civil services examination, this is my core objective to write this topic. I want the students to prepare for these exams.
So from ground level, you are starting, or you started, or now you will start?
Ma'am, awareness program, for the awareness, you need to start awareness before the topic. So I started awareness since before 1 year.
From our student or?
No, outside I went into the 2 school. In our school also I am taking competitive exam lectures.
That I know.
In outside also I took two schools to spread the awareness.
For our school, we know very well.
Yeah.
Judges, yes.
सर एग्जाम के बाद जो स्कीम होते हैं पेपर लीक हो गए तो
Sir, I will be able to tell.
दूसरी बार एग्जाम दिए और मैंने 4 साल बड़े अच्छे से प्रिपरेशन वगैरह किया तो उसके लिए दूसरे जो कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं या फिर स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं वो डीमोटिवेट हो जाते हैं कभी तो उसके लिए आपका क्या सजेशन है कि डीमोटिवेट हो जाते हैं
Madam, you are saying that is very true, but you are talking about the state class 3 level exam. You are not talking about UPSC. And this is constitutional body. President, if the president's son is going to sit for the exam, president won't be able to fix the game. He won't be able to do the conspiracy.
Sir, for local exam. Saurashtra University.
Leaking the paper is issue of class 3 exam. Not possible in this examination. It's not possible at all.
Is it possible at interview level?
Not at all, ma'am. You over there, you don't have to reveal. You don't have to reveal. You don't have to reveal your source. You don't have to reveal your background. Anything you don't have to reveal. And you don't know whose board would be there. 6 boards are there, and UPSC chairman is appointed by the president. President, even if want to remove particular person, UPSC chairman won't be able to remove without the parliamentary process. So no fixing at all.
Amazing, outstanding. Judges, your question. Ready, sir.
Yeah, so I think I could, although it was not stated explicitly, but I could somehow see what was the objective of your survey and your social, emotional, psychological. I think you brought out the conclusion. Although if it had been more explicit, it would have been better for us to understand, what was your survey and what you found from that and what needs to be done. But otherwise, it was very informative, and I also feel that there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And like somebody was saying, what are the other options? You can go into bank, PO. Once kids start preparing for these entrance exams, then a range of entrance exams follows, and it is important to have people from the state in the services to have a better implementation. I think that's the key. Yeah. Thank you.
Gujarati ma nisan chuk maaf. Nahi maaf nahi to nisan. Yes, ma'am.
So no question, just appreciation for sir, because I also keep on telling my students that go for UPSC.
Great, excellent.
If needed, I'll call you for one presentation there.
Thank you, sure. I'll be more happy to help you.
Yes.
Mr.
Kunal.
Jadeja, Mr. Jadeja, Bapu.
Ah,
Bapu, actually,
Bapu.
research? Did you do research on students that why the students are not that much interested in UPSC exam?
Sir, actually here in our school, if you want to do research, you need to give 50. You need to require a 50 form. But I took the interview method. For such, you need only require 10 interviews to be there. So I took interview method only. I didn't took the research methods because I was already doing the thing. What is problem? Since 4.5 years I prepared.
What's the outcome? Outcome of your interview?
Outcome of the interview, that is the reasons why we are not getting the
Now,
success.
so you have formulated that is the plan B is there. That's why they are not interested.
Plan B is there. That's why they
And
are.
because most of the times you say plan B, plan B, plan B. Are you sure that only because of plan B they are not interested to go for UPSC, or is there any other reasons which are very concrete? What I have found, I will tell you later. Please tell me.
Plan B, because of that, it's not interested. It's not like that. Because of Plan B, somewhere I feel they are not getting success.
Because I have initiated humanities department, and the most important part of humanities is UPSC. How to appear in UPSC. The first thing that how to be attracted. I am telling you one process what I followed. The first day when I entered into class 11, when I introduced first in private school sector, I introduced humanities department. So every table I pasted the career options of humanities, and there on the top on bold letter I have written UPSC. Now UPSC they don't know what is UPSC, what they will do. Okay, the first thing that the student should be attracted to it, and second thing, from class 6 onwards, you know that in Odisha, some of my friends are there. So in Odisha, it is mandatory that from 6 onwards they should appear in the NPSC exam, National Talent Search Examination. They have to appear, and that is the base of UPSC. So every state has some distinctive, feature. Okay, if you go to Bengal, you will find that they all are singing in the, in the morning. They start singing. If you go to South India, they are very much science oriented. If you come to Gujarat, they are very much business oriented. But there also we have to find out the ways how to attract them. With every problem has some solution. What I believe. So I don't think that your plan B concept is very, very true. Okay, I think that you need to change your concept a little bit and find out the solution. Because I taught here 14 years. Okay, I found many talented students, many, but they are not able to. One of my students, his name was Dishan Shah, fantastic student. Okay, he was my first student who inspired me to start humanities. Okay, I used to tell him moving encyclopedia. Okay, he knew more than teachers. So he came to me. I had orientation program with the parents. I told them that he has to go for humanities. But ultimately he could not go due to peer pressure. His friends have gone for science or commerce, he could not go. But now he is repenting, he is telling that, yes sir, if I would have listened to you. Now the thing is that I tried my best, but the entire, the batch, everyone, now, IIT also started offering humanities department students. So this is how we need to bring the awareness program, and slowly from class 5 onwards, we cannot be so late. After 10th, we cannot ask them to go for UPSC. Class 6 onwards, we have to start that program. If all the schools start, definitely, there are other solutions also that I cannot discuss everything. Definitely the students are here also, they can crack UPSC. There is no plan B, I am sorry. I don't agree with plan B. Okay, there will be a lot of plan Bs, but still students are appearing and cracking the exam.
Can I?
Yes.
Okay, answer agree, but I want to try my best to tell you for the plan B. It's not related to interest, sir. If you say, suppose you want to become the professor, right? And if you are somewhere not getting chance into selected into NET or SET examination, then somewhere you feel that if I will not be able to become the professor, I'll pursue my career as an 11th and 12th grade teacher in somewhere CBSE school. So this is your plan B you were having, and that's why I feel you are not be able to clear the NET and SET examination. This is my personal experience. I was preparing for this examination in 2019. I could not make it. I was having a B.Ed as all Gujarat rank 11. I was having a B.Ed option. I was all Gujarat rank 11 in the B.Ed. So I was having a back option, plan B. If not UPSC, I will become the teacher. I was having a plan B. That is why somewhere I was not be able to make into the list. This is what I felt. If we are inculcating among the students from the downgrade, from the lower grade, that if you are having a plan B, it will be not helpful for them to achieve their goals, which they thought.
Yes.
This is what I felt.
If you, from the beginning, if you think that we have a plan B, you cannot achieve anything. So you have to think that I have no other option except being that.
Yeah.
Okay, what sir was telling very correctly, that we need to always think that yes, this is the way we need to move on, we need to do that. Plan B, what I need to say, what I mean, that if you believe plan B is there, then the students will be influenced by you. Somehow you will be telling plan B. You say there is no other option, you have to do it. If you can say confidently you have to do it, they will definitely do it. Then plan B is there in your mind. Once they are not able to crack, then you come forward. Yes, these are the ways.
In my awareness program, I am not using at all plan B. Just only, this is the only reasons why we are not getting success.
No issue at all. Like Amrita is saying in Sharabi movie,